Hi, today I'm gonna do a little talky talk with you guys. I filmed this video twice. The first time I was just super all over the place. The second time I just talked a lot and I was like super out of it and my eyebrows looked bad, so. Speaking of which, I just did an eyebrow tutorial and you'll probably be like, wow, you look the exact same as your last one. That's why. So, I am dyeing my hair soon, so this is ironic. But, I think of you. I hate that song now. But, I've had many hair colors, and we're gonna go through them. So, let's go. I started off by, dyeing my hair in 3rd grade. I dyed it black because my dad, I can't really say my dad wanted me to, but he was the one, he let me, so, and I had my hair black and people called me a witch, so that was fun. I only have one picture that I can find of that, though shortly after, I think no, no. At one point I had short black hair, because, I had this, purple velvet dress, and I was eating an apple, and my parents have a picture of it, and they called me Snow White, for, a month because of it. And, I don't know where that picture is. If I could find it, I'll put it in, but I don't think I'll find it in time. But I have one picture, and that's this. And like, that's when I first dyed my hair black. And then it faded to around this color. Actually, by 5th grade. And then I dyed it a honey blonde. Well, I dyed it blonde, but it turned to honey blonde, which was really pretty, actually, so that's cool. But, shut up. And, here's a picture. Here's a picture. Then I bleached my hair for the first time after I cut it. I dyed it, I think it was 2010 or something. I don't know. Don't, no, maybe. I don't know. Basically, for me, it would be the summer, between 5th and 6th grade. And then in the middle of 6th grade, I cut my hair short. And then right before 7th grade started, I bleached it, so I had short bleached blonde hair. And everyone was like, oh my god, so weird. And then I dyed it pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, in 7th grade. And here's a picture. I look dumb. And here's another picture where I also look dumb because I was dumb. Note, bright pink hair does not look good on me. Except, it didn't then, but now or a year ago it did, you'll see. Then I dyed it auburn in November. Then I bleached it a couple times throughout December, and this is all 2012. Then I dyed it blue. Here's a cringy photo of it. That was the first time I dyed it blue. And then after a week and a half having it, I sectioned off my fringe and then dyed the rest of my hair black. But the black hair dye, when you dye your hair, it seeps through, and if you don't properly cover part of it, then it gets to that part. That's what happened to my fringe, my blue fringe. It still looked blue, and then boop. That picture, it looks blue. And boop, any other time, like actually in real life, it looked gray to a lot of people. Because afterwards, after like a month or two, my friend bleached my fringe, and because we were gonna dye it purple, but first of all, it didn't even really like go like to light enough color to where we could dye it purple, and second of all, she didn't even have the dye, so. Um, and then here's another picture where I look cringy as heck. And then I had the black with blue from January until June of 2013. And then I bleached it. I bleached it once. And then it turned that like orangish kind of like gingerish color, I want to say, but not. It was actually really pretty. I don't like it on me. Um, and then I bleached it again and toned it a little bit, not much. And yeah, and then it was blonde. Here's the picture. Boop. I like them. I look dumb in a lot of these pictures, just saying. So, um, and then in October I dyed it brown of 2013. And then I do. Oh, and then I went over. I like tried to like make it more blonde by like using a blonde hair dye. That didn't work. Um, and but then I still went over it with lavender hair dye by Ion, and it turned this, which even that didn't really even turn that color. Like that was with a filter. It like it's still, I don't know. And then I dyed it black, and then I had black from the beginning of 2014 to like I want to say May or something like that. I don't know exactly. Um, and then I sort of bleached it, but it wasn't actual bleach. It was just like a really like high intensity level lifting stuff that lifted my hair to a light enough to go like purple, which was by Vida Sassoon. It's like I think it was actually like their like burgundy that was like more purple. You know that one. If you've seen it, like out subscribe. Um, and then that faded. That color faded super quick. And here's a picture of what it is faded. And I, my friend Maddie dyed my fringe purple, and then like that faded after a while, and then I bleached my hair, and then I dyed it again purple, but it was Lusty Lavender by Splat, and I don't recommend that dye if you ever want to have purple hair and you don't want it to fade to a like pink, because that like the it has a strong pink undertone. It'll fade in like one or two washes, and then it's just pink. It's like a like pinkish purple. So it's not lavender. That's a lie. I want to say that. But I love Splat, so. Um, then it faded, and it faded more. And then I dyed it bright pink. And that was actually okay. Like, that time it looked okay on me. I don't know. My hair was also a lot longer. And I miss it. I miss my long hair. It wasn't even that long. Like, to a lot of people, it's like, oh, that's short. Like, especially if you have, like, this long and then you, like, cut it that short. It's like, well, yeah, it's gonna seem short, but to me it's long because I have short hair still. Hopefully by the end of the year it'll go back. I want it to go back so bad. Ah! Here's a picture of the bright pink hair. This was in October again for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm just that type of person. I don't know. And then it faded. Here's a picture of me and Mickey Cat. And you can't really see how much it faded there, except for like on the ends. But then it faded even more, and only like in the fringe was it still any sort of pink, like it's like this area. And then here's a picture of me at Halloween. Boop. And then I dyed it red, because I can. I didn't keep that for long though, because at the time I already knew like how bad red is to keep, and so then I dyed it dark brown, and it looked black in a lot of pictures, but boop. Like, see, this is dark brown, whereas that like looked like a super dark brown. This is like a dark golden brown almost in this lighting, but it's not even, like. And here's another picture. And then I bleached it in January, like early January, and I had like 3 different hair colors that I wanted to do, so I did them all at once. Kind of. This was like the only time I had multicolored hair on purpose. I had blue, purple, and like bluish purple. This was like the most unprofessional way to do like multicolored hair. I just like put it in my hair and was like, because I just wanted colorful hair again, and that's what I'm doing now essentially. But yeah, and it looked cute, and I liked it, and it was like a pastel galaxy, I want to say, and it was just really cute, and I love it, and I kind of miss it, so I might do that at some point in the future, in a more professional way, and yeah, and then it faded to a kind of white color. I want to say that's like the first time I actually did white, because it faded and it was basically white. And here it is. Also, if you can't tell, I really like doing fawn makeup and I really like doing skeleton makeup, and you'll see this. And then I re-dyed it purple, like I just dyed it actual purple, with hair dye that my friend got me for Christmas. And this was the beginning of 2015. I dyed it, all of my hair with the same, like, mixture of Ion, I think Ion Lavender and Manic Panic Purple Haze, maybe? I don't remember which one it was. And this part, like the underneath, was like a dark purple, and the overlay was like a lavender, which was really pretty, don't get me wrong. Don't know why it did that though. At all. I have no clue. But here's it wet hair. Here's it still wet hair where I'm holding my cat. And here's it dry, but it's dark lighting, which is why I showed you the other two. And then I put my hair up in a beanie, and everyone was like, oh, you should cut your hair. And I regretted that 2 days later, but I cut my hair. Here's what it looked like before I did. Like in a beanie. And then I cut it. And then a few days later, sometime later, like within the next couple weeks, I dyed it, I still had purple dye, so I dyed it like purple, and it was like a dark purple, and it was pretty. It was like a dark but vibrant purple. And then that faded to a blondish purple. Like, but first it faded to a lavender, so boop. And then blondish purple colored, boop. And so then I bleached it, as always. You'll notice that I bleach my hair a lot, like, the amount of times, I can't even count the amount of times I've bleached my hair in the past because I don't know how many times I have. But yeah, then I bleached it to white. Wait, actually, I didn't bleach it to white. Again, you can't do that. You cannot do that. I bleached it, and then I put diluted black dye on it, like pre-made black dye. It was like heavily diluted, like there was like a teeny dot of black. But here's what that looked like. Super emo. And then here's another picture with a slight filter on it, where it looks more white, and I have skeleton makeup. Boop boop! Man, I love doing skeleton makeup. I'm gonna do that again soon. I'm excited. Then I got tired of that. I don't know why. I love it now. Like, I just love it so much now, and I don't know. I think it's because I had short hair and I just wanted to color it more. And then I dyed it a light blue, which was supposed to be like a brighter blue, but it didn't come out that way. So, boop. And then I dyed it brighter, so boop. By the way, that's like one of the last times I wore red lipstick. I just don't like red lipstick. And then a couple weeks later, I dyed it brown, like a light-ish brown, over it, and zaboop. And then after a month, not even, of having brown, I was like, I want to go pink again, for the third time then. And so I bleached it, and example as to why Lusty Lavender is not a good color to use if you want purple. I like diluted it because I knew it would turn pink, and so I had pink hair because of it, which I was fine with. It was like, boop. It looked cute. And then it faded. Here's another picture. This is like direct sunlight on me, so it looks super faded at this point, but it's like a day or two later. And then I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to do something different that I didn't think I was gonna like. And so I dyed it green, like a bright green. And it actually looks pretty. But, like, at the same time, I dyed it over, like, super faded pink, and my roots were still, like, around my roots, it was still, like, it was brown and it was pink, so I had brown, and then pink, and then green. But, here's that. And then, it like, faded pretty quick. I'm sorry, I'm in, like, a weird position right now. It faded pretty quick, because it was Manic Panic, and Manic Panic usually does. So then I went to pink. Boop. I went to pastel pink this time. And then that faded, and, here's me in, like, a impromptu cosplay, because my friends were like, let's do that. I was like, okay. Even though we live in different states. It's whatever. So, boop. And that's what it looked like faded. And then I cut my fringe straight across. And I re-dyed it pink, like still pastel pink. But I kept the blonde for a little bit. Like I had it sort of during TNT, because that picture was like a little after TNT. But yeah, then I dyed it pink, and then shortly after that, I was like, I want to do something different again, and then I did a dark blue, which I didn't like, but everyone else did. Like, I feel like I cannot stick to a color that everyone likes on me. I have to be like, no, no, that's not how that works. Um, so I dyed over it with black. Boop. Then I didn't want to keep black because I always go away from black pretty quickly. That's a lie. I keep black a lot, but I don't know why I decided to go away from it. And so then I bleached it like a couple times because the first time it doesn't necessarily go blonde. And then so I bleached it twice, and then I I tried to go lavender again, used the wrong dye, and it didn't work out. So I had this hair color, and then I went pink again, and then I faded that out to one of the first times I did, I tried to tone my hair to a white instead of just trying to put dye over it. So that's what this looked like. And then here's Halloween last year. Here's here's another picture, by the way. And then here's what it looked like right before my birthday, like a week before or so. Not even. I think it was like 5 days before, if that. And then on my birthday, I dyed it blue. Boop. And by the way, that's diluted ion blue, like one of their blue colors. I don't remember which one it was, but that's still bright as heck. And then I went over that with brown hair dye, but it made it green like this. That's a highly saturated picture, so it didn't look like that all the time, but a lot of people pointed it out as green, so that's nice. Here's another picture of it a little more faded, like the blue under it a little more faded. Then I bleached that out to white. Boop. I actually have so many pictures of that, of me with white hair, but I have videos with me with white hair, so. Then I dyed it pink, directly after my fawn video, and I still have the fawn makeup on, so here's that. And here's what it looked like afterwards. You can't really see the undercut, but it's here. It was blue, and you can see it slightly in this picture, which is why I use this picture. And then I re-dyed it a brighter pink. And that faded. I wanted to dye my hair brown so I could get a job, and so I dyed it a light brown. Boop boop ba-doop boop boop. And then I got my extensions and they were darker brown than that, so I dyed my hair this brown so I could wear my extensions with them. Boop. And beep. And so yeah, I've had lots of hair colors. I tried to rush this one, so I'm this version of the video, so I'm very sorry. But there's lots of pictures that I need to include, so it's still gonna be very lengthy. yeah, I've had, let's go and count. I've had one, let's count how many times I've dyed my hair and not how many colors, because that's a different time. 1, 2, 3. Including, like when I bleached it, so. Around 44 times I have dyed my hair, including bleaching it, and including re-dyeing it. So that's a lot, because I'm only 16, but a lot of the time it was, like, me just re-dyeing it, or, like, I don't know. How was I allowed to do that much? That is so much. Like, I've had so many hair colors, because, like, faded hair colors and stuff, but, like, man, I've dyed and bleached my hair a lot. No wonder it's dead as heck, but it's actually really soft. Like, it's really soft, actually. Like, it's not super dead, it's just not growing enough, but I'm gonna trim it a little bit. There's cat hairs all over. I'm gonna trim it a little bit soon, like after I bleach and dye it, and that'll be the 45th, and technically 6th, time, I'll just say 45th, nah, 46th, time that I, bleach and dye my hair, so that's fun. That's a lot of, hair dye, that's like so much money, but yeah, that's also, like, the majority of that is also the course of the past, like 3.5 years. So it's not like I've done this all within 1 year. Like, the most was last year. I dyed my hair, like, I think 10 times it was. I'll count. 18 times last year. So that's a lot. That's the most I've done. This year, I had white for the beginning months, and then I did pink. So white, pink, pink again, brown, and brown again. I've only done it 5 times, which is a lot less than last year so far, and I should be having brown or black for, like, the rest of the year after, the summer, so that's nice. Hopefully I can not kill my hair so much in the future. So, I hope you guys like that. I'm sorry that it's kind of rushed, and that this ending is kind of rushed, but I want to watch some Cry. I want to edit so I can get this out tomorrow. And I want to sleep, and I want to take this